The next time you walk into a supermarket, pause for a moment before you grab a basket, before you check your list, before you even smell the bread. Look around, because almost nothing you see is accidental. From the first display you pass, to the direction you turn, to the products placed at eye level, your path through the store has already been planned. Not to trick you, not exactly, but to guide you. This is the hidden system behind supermarkets, and why once you notice it, it suddenly makes sense. When you enter a supermarket, the first thing you usually encounter isn't food, it's space, wide entrances, bright lighting, open sightlines. This isn't wasted floor area, it's intentional. When shoppers feel unhurried, they browse longer, and when they browse longer, they buy more. That's why the first stretch of a supermarket often feels calm and uncluttered. There are no hard decisions yet. No prices to compare. Just room to settle in. Even the placement of baskets follows this logic. They're often positioned just inside the entrance, not before it. By the time you pick one up, you're already in the store. And once you're holding a basket, you're more likely to use it. A small commitment made without thinking. Soon after, most shoppers encounter the same thing: fresh produce. Fruit and vegetables are usually placed near the front of the store, under bright lights, with vivid colors, and sometimes even a light mist of water. This isn't about convenience or freshness alone, it's about perception. Fresh produce signals health, quality, and abundance. It reassures shoppers that this is a good place to buy food. There's also a quieter effect at work. When people begin their shop by choosing healthy items, they feel more relaxed about indulgent choices later on. A basket with vegetables in it makes ice cream feel justified. That isn't manipulation, it's simply how people think. The store layout reflects that reality. After produce, many shoppers make their first turn, often to the right. In countries where traffic flows on the right, people naturally drift that way. Supermarkets know this and they design around it. That first turn is some of the most valuable space in the entire store. You'll often find seasonal promotions there, new products, high-margin items, displays designed to catch your attention without demanding it. The most effective displays don't shout. They wait, positioned exactly where your body already wants to go. As you move deeper into the store, you may notice something missing, the things you actually came for: milk, eggs, bread, staple items. They're usually at the back. This isn't about making shopping inconvenient, it's about exposure. To reach what you need, you pass what you didn't plan to buy. Every aisle becomes an opportunity. Not every product will succeed, but the system doesn't rely on every attempt. It relies on averages. Even a small increase in unplanned purchases spread across thousands of shoppers makes a measurable difference. The aisles themselves are designed to slow you down. Long aisles encourage browsing, short ones encourage efficiency. Shelves are tall, and what you see depends on where you look. Items placed at eye level are often the most profitable. Lower shelves tend to hold cheaper or bulk products. Retail has a saying for this: eye level is buy level. For children, this logic is adjusted. Products designed for them are placed lower, where their eyes naturally land. This isn't about exploiting children, it's about acknowledging influence. Children affect purchasing decisions, and the system reflects that. Throughout the store, you are presented with choice, but not too much. At first glance, shelves seem crowded with options, but many products are variations of the same thing. Slightly different packaging, slightly different sizes, slightly different prices. This creates the feeling of abundance without overwhelming the shopper. Too few options feel restrictive, too many feel stressful. Beyond sight, supermarkets also use sound and smell. Some bake bread on site, even when it isn't cheaper to do so. The smell signals warmth and freshness. It makes the environment feel welcoming. Music is chosen carefully too. Slower music encourages slower movement. Faster music increases pace. Volume and genre both matter. These signals work quietly. Most shoppers never consciously notice them. That's the point. You may also notice what supermarkets tend not to have. Few clocks, few windows, few reminders of time passing. This isn't about trapping people, it's about removing pressure. When shoppers feel rushed, they make fewer decisions. When time feels open, they explore. Casinos use similar principles, not because supermarkets are casinos, but because both are environments built around human attention. Supermarkets operate on thin margins, often just a few percent. They manage enormous supply chains, reduce waste, serve thousands of people every day. The layout system helps them survive. It balances efficiency, profitability, and human behavior. If it didn't work, it wouldn't exist. Once you understand this, shopping feels different. You notice patterns. You see why certain products appear where they do, why you slowed down, why something caught your attention, not because you were careless, but because the environment was designed to work with how people actually behave. The supermarket isn't controlling you. It's cooperating with you and with millions of others using small, invisible decisions that add up to a system. So the next time you walk into a supermarket, take another look. At the entrance, the produce, the aisles, the shelves, what once felt random begins to reveal its logic. Not because someone outsmarted you, but because the system evolved to make everyday behavior easier to navigate. Now you know why it makes sense.